welcome to my channel. My name's Leah and this is my life in envelopes. We are cash stuffing for the middle of July. Today we have $700 that we are going to be putting into our envelopes for savings, spending, and sinking funds. So let's get into it. So I have this money here. I have not gone through it yet, which means that there's probably, ooh, these 10s are nice. All of these 10s are nice. I bet you, yeah, they're all in order from when they were printed. Ooh, these are nice. Yeah, and then 5s, the bane of my existence. Yeah, we went to a different town today to go to their library. It's like the town that's kind of beside. And so there is a bank right by it. So we just went to that bank. Different bank, but we did okay. So I think here we have $700. Let's just give it a count and then we can start stuffing. Let's see. Do you want to come down here a little bit? Get this a little bit closer. Here we go. 51, 52, 53, 54, 50, 450, 470, 490, 510, 530, 550, 570, 80, 90, 600, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 700. So there we go. We're going to get this into our envelopes and be on our way. The last little while, we have done quite a bit of spending. And so let's talk about it. Wait, let's get out. I know I'm going to be giving my kids nice 5s here. So let's see if we can get the 2 nicest 5s. Okay. So the last time, I talked to you guys, our car was in the shop. Now we did get the car back sooner than we were thinking we would, which is amazing. We were worst case scenario end of summer. So, we were really happy to get it. And we also did put money in the bank. So we have done some spending and some money in the bank. So my husband has 10 and we're only putting $10 and mine in his envelope, this week. So he has 20. All right, so we did get the car back. It ended up being $6,500, which is a lot less than we were thinking, which is great. $30 in my envelope. So that is done and paid for. Yeah. So that's fine. Our fridge that was broken, we got it fixed, and the person who fixed it, my daughter's 15, the person who fixed it said there's a 50-50 chance that what he was doing could fix it. And if it didn't fix it, then we would need to buy a new fridge. And so the problem is, my son is 15. The problem is fixed, but it's not as strong as it was before. So stuff in the freezer is frozen, but the ice cream isn't like super hard. Everything else is like the meat freezes really good. The vegetables and fruits, they're all frozen really good. Even the popsicles are fine, but the ice cream won't get super hard and the freezies won't freeze, which is really weird. But my husband looked it up and it's like sometimes freezies do that. I don't know. Anyway, so we are probably going to have to get a new fridge. We are not putting much stuff in the freezer. And I'm home from work, so I can go to the store every couple of days to get what we need instead of going once a week. In our family savings, we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So we're not too worried about it that way. I'm just expecting it to break, so we're not filling the fridge. Yeah, so that's our personal spending. This is the kids' sports stuff. Well, their savings. It could be for lots of different things. My son's uniform, when they need haircuts, is getting $5. Lots of different things it could be for. So that will go in the bank when it reaches enough money. I think I just actually put some in the bank. I do switch it out with change that we get from the store. So we have a bunch of loonies and toonies, and my daughter does it with loonies. Okay, this is our sinking funds, which have done a lot of spending. One thing that we did buy, we had about 300 saved up for the kids to buy a Switch 2. And then the kids and my husband, I was not contributing to it because I will not play the Switch. But they all pitched in like $100. And so they pooled their money together and they had enough to buy a Switch. So that was something that they had been saving up for, and they were really excited about that. Okay, let's start with here. We are putting, that one's nice. We are putting $2.50 in groceries because I am going to the store like every couple days and just walking around, you know, getting stuff. We are spending more grocery money. So all the extra grocery money that I had is spent, and we will probably use this whole $2.50 in the next week or so. I'm not sure what our next budget is going to look like. There's like some unknown numbers that I'm waiting to hear from. So this will be our grocery money for the next week, but it might even have to go further than that. Not really sure. Okay. We aren't putting any money in household. We haven't been spending from there, but we also don't need it. Gas is going to be getting $50 because we do have the car back now. And I will be taking one trip this week. So we'll need this to fill up the car. Dining out is getting $60. Yep. The other night, my kids had a youth group event, and it's so crazy that they're in the same age now. So there was like a pool party, and we dropped them both off. And then we went and we used our date night money, and we sat in a restaurant, and I had a margarita, and we read, and it was so nice. All right. Our miscellaneous money is getting 10. We don't do that very often, and I feel like that's what we'll be doing this summer when we drop our kids off at the youth group events. We'll be going and just sitting down in a restaurant and being together. I think the next one, we actually have a gift card for a place that's really close to it, so I'm excited about that. All right. So our groceries only has 5 in here, and it's actually not getting stuffed because I did the budget before I spent all the grocery money. So that's what that is. Our Costco envelope is getting 20 this week. So in here we have 51, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 180. I have a side job that I'm doing this summer, and it's like an honorarium, but that entire check for that is going towards Costco money, and it will be our big shop at the end of August or mid-August. Car maintenance is getting $10 this week. We still have to reconcile some stuff in the bank. So this place card in here will be leaving, but we have $20 cash in there. Household is going to be getting a 5. So we have 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 in household. Health and beauty is going to be getting a 5. Compared to the 5s that I got at the bank, like my 5s they're all pristine in here. So the crusty ones are going to get spent first. Okay, family fund completely empty. I'm not stuffing it. Do I know why I'm not stuffing it? I'm not sure. I don't know. Anyways, clothing and shoes is going to be getting a 5, and it has 30. So now we'll have 35. So one thing we did buy is a volleyball net for the backyard. My kids last fall, I think they do volleyball in the fall. They were both like super interested, but they hadn't practiced or they hadn't done volleyball before, but they really liked it. And I played volleyball when I was in elementary school. I don't think I played in high school, but I loved it in elementary school. And so we got a volleyball net for the backyard, so the kids can practice like volleying and bumping, so that when, like, you know, tryouts come in the fall, they'll feel a little bit more confident than they did before, because you don't really get that much time to practice in class, and it's like right when they start doing it. So I wanted to give them some time to practice. So we are putting $25 in here, and this is our spending money for the summer. We did buy the volleyball net with this money. We also did go to the beach, and I took it out of here. And oh, we did take $100 out of here for the Switch because it's summer fun. So yeah, they were happy about that. All right, so that's gonna go into there, and I might put money in. I might restart the summer challenge in September and just put the money into family fun. So for now, that's what we have. I am tracking the money that we're spending in the bank with this tracker, because it's not like even numbers or whatever, and we're taking money slowly at a time, but I don't want to just have it all out of the bank. Anyway, so I'm tracking on here. Okay. Gifts is going to get $5. It has a 30, and so that's a 5 in there. Date night, which has nothing, is going to be getting a 5, and I'm going to put, I know there's a nice 5 here, so I'm going to put one from back here. And we're not putting any money in Kids Extras, so I'll just put this back here. Kids Extras has 20, and Holidays is going to be getting a 5 here. Okay, and it has 25 now. All right, so we did have to take money from house projects for, the fan above the stove in the overhead thing. My husband was like cleaning it, and then he broke anyways, we had to replace it. And also because of the Switch, we needed a new power bar at the TV stuff. Anyway, so that came out of house projects. We are putting $20 in here today, and we are starting this new challenge, Green Thumb. So we're going to use green. And we'll do 20. There we go. And this will go back in here as well. Oops. All right, so that's our sinking funds, a little bit more topped up than it was, which is helpful. Okay, I'm gonna put this over here, and we are gonna get into our savings challenges. We do have to do a little bit of reconciling, which I haven't got to yet, but I will when I will. Our emergency fund is going to be getting $50 today. This is due to the car problem. So some of this money is going to be going towards paying for that. Obviously, it won't be all of it, but it will be some of it. Okay, these are 5. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and 50. Let's color these in. And the air conditioning just started. Hopefully it's not too loud in there. I have been still filming videos, but I'm definitely taking a break from watching so much on YouTube. I still love all of you guys, and I'm cheering you on, but I'm just not spending as much time watching stuff on YouTube or watching shows or whatever. So that's why I haven't been in the comments too much. Okay, so we got $200 here, and we have $80 more, and this will go right towards paying for the car business. I do want to keep $1,000 in there. I don't want to take from there. So it's going to be multiple different places that we're going to get that $6,500. All right, Christmas, it won't be coming from here, but Christmas has $1,400, and we are going to be putting 50 in today. Let's see, where is the black? Can I find one? Oh my goodness. There we go. All right, so we're going to be doing 2 20s and a 10. We're almost at 1,500, 1,450. So that's great for Christmas. All right, our summer savings challenge, which is my orange here. I'm going to be adding $10. So that's going to be this shell over here. And we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 5? Really? 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95. Okay. We got 55 left in this challenge. I thought we were over 100, but that's okay. All right, and birthdays is going to be getting a 10 today. I know that is not the right one. Where this teal? It's going to be getting 10. Each of these I'm doing for $10. So we have 80 in here. That's good. All right, and my phone challenge, which I'm literally going to need at minimum $1,000 for it. Like I can't imagine getting a different kind of phone. Like I've had an iPhone since I was 21, 22. I was 22 when I got an iPhone. Like I don't know if I can get a different kind of phone. But yeah. Okay, so in our phone challenge, we have 200 in the bank, and then 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Almost to 300. So there we go with that. All right. Now, in addition to the challenges that I've done for the kids sports, we do put an amount in their savings account every time we get paid. So this is just to kind of help supplement that. We are doing the last 50 on this challenge today in here. So we did take $1,000 back to the bank, and so we have 51, 150, 170, 175, 1175 saved in this challenge. And I did want to get this done by September, but I'm not sure I can save $825 in here by September, and I'm not sure I need it. That's something else. We haven't got the list of the dances that they are doing for next year yet, but you know, it will come. So that we know how much it's gonna cost actually. Anyways, thank you so much for being here with me today. Lots of rambling, lots of money that we spent in my bank app. It's like, it has like a warning. It's like, you have spent more money than normal this month, but you know, that's the way it goes sometimes. I appreciate you being here. I'd love it if you give me a like and leave me a heart to let me know that you have watched this video, and subscribe to follow along on my journey. Thanks so much for watching. Sending all of you peace and love. Thanks guys.